All the lights are coming on now. How I wish that it would snow now. I don't feel like going home now. I wish that I would stay. All the trees are on display now, and it's cold now. I don't feel like going.
Hi guys, it's Shell with Little Acres Creations, and welcome to day 27 of the Stocking Stuffer series. So today we are going to need a large bottle. I happen to have a medicine bottle that's about 5 inches tall, and this is going to be perfect for what we're doing for our menfolk today. So today is the last day of the Stocking Stuffer series for men. There are still 3 more days of the actual series. So let me show you what we're going to do. I have some paracord here, and we're going to wrap that around our bottle. And let me just open that up. What we're doing is we're making a survival kit for our men, for our campers, our hunters, you know, something like that. I think this is going to be a big hit, and you know, it's going to come in really handy for those guys. And I think one of the most important things you need is paracord. So I'm going to go ahead and just wrap that around my bottle. I may not use the whole thing of paracord, but paracord, if you're not familiar with it, is a very strong cord. It can pull things. If someone's hurt or something, they can use it for climbing, things like that. That's why it's so important to have, especially in a emergency situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap this around my bottle. Let me kind of zoom out a little bit more so you guys can just see what I'm doing. It all fit. Isn't that great? Okay, so I have a few things that I want to add to the outside or with our paracord. I picked up these 2 carabiners at Walmart for $1.95. They're pretty sturdy, so hopefully if, you know, something happens to somebody, they're going to need that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of thread this through one of the lower ones that we wound, just to kind of keep it where I want it to stay. There we go. There we go. Okay, and our carabiners can fit on this. I think that's kind of fun. And see, that doesn't take up any extra space. So now, here's another thing I picked up at Walmart, which I thought was really awesome. It's called a survival card tool. And this is only $1.97 also. The thing is that you have to be 18 or older for this, because it does have sharp edges. But I thought this was so cool. Now the tools that come on this is a knife edge, a flathead screwdriver, a bottle opener, a ruler, 4-position hex wrench, 2-position hex wrench, a lanyard hole, a saw blade, a butterfly wrench, and a can opener. I thought that would be really fun and really necessary for someone lost out in the wild. So I'm just going to go ahead and attach it to this hole, just so that they have it if they really need it. And that has a lot of, you know, tools, necessary things that somebody who's lost would need. So I'm going to just wrap around and just kind of go back under one of the lower ones and just kind of make it look nice. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're going to talk about what we're going to put in it. But isn't that so fun? You want to be careful though. This does come with a plastic pocket, but you just want to be careful when they're getting it, pulling it out of their stocking, that they don't hurt themselves. So maybe you could just slide this over the top. of it just to prevent injury, you know, on Christmas morning. Let's see what I can do here. There we go. And that will protect it so no one gets hurt. Okay, so on the inside, I am going to put some Band-Aids because that's very necessary, and some cotton balls, because if you need to start a fire or anything like that, then you have your cotton balls. Okay, and if I could find my matches, I would put in a box of waterproof matches or a lighter. But if you put in the matches and you throw in a thing of chapstick, this can really help in an emergency. It can turn into a candle, which I think is a great idea. So I would fill this thing up with different necessities. I would add a needle and thread, because if you have a really bad cut, you may need to stitch that up if you become lost. And it wouldn't hurt to throw in a container of super glue, you know, one of those small ones. I think I would throw that in too. So you just want to put in all the necessary things, maybe some important medication, you know, something like that, especially if they're fixing to go hiking. So, and I think that will be really fun going in my stocking, and I think it will be well received. I hope you guys like this. It's really fun. It's something, it's a necessity, and you're giving somebody safety, and I think that's really important. I think it's one of the most important things you can give is, you know, the gift of safety. Come back tomorrow for day 28 of the Stocking Stuffer series. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have a great day.
All the lights are coming on now. How I wish that it would snow now.